Bahamut or Bahamut/Bahamut Arabic is a monster that lies deep below underpinning the support structure that holds up the earth. According to Zachariah al-Qazwini. In this conception of the world, the earth is shouldered by an angel who stands on a slab of gemstone, which is supported by the cosmic beast ox, sometimes called Kuatha/Kuathan/Cuban/Kibuthan, most likely from a corruption or misrendering of Hebrew Leviathan. Bahamut carries this bull on its back, and is suspended in water for its own stability. Balut is a variant name found in some cosmographies. In the earliest sources the name is Lutia, with Balut given as a byname and Bahamut as a nickname. Bahamut is the spelling given in Al-Qazwini D1283's cosmography. Bahamut is Edward Lane's transcribed spelling. Balut is the alternate spelling given in Yaqut al-Hamdi D1229's geographic work and copies of Ibn al-Wardi D1348's work. The name is thought to derive from the biblical behemoth. It has thus been translated as Behemoth, German for behemoth, by Ith. However, the original biblical behemoth never appeared as a fish. However, the original biblical behemoth never appeared as a fish. A reshaping of its nature must have occurred in Arab storytelling sometime in the pre-Islamic period. One proposed scenario is that a pair of beasts from the Bible were confused with each other, the behemoth misassigned to the fish and the aquatic leviathan to the bull. Bahamut, according to Lane's abstract of a particular Islamic work on cosmography, is a giant fish acting as one of the layers that supports the earth. It is so immense all the seas of the world placed in one of the fish's nostrils would be like a mustard seed laid in the desert. Above the fish stands a bull called Kuta, on the bull a ruby rock, on the rock an angel to shoulder the earth. Below the Bahamut Leviathan is the Colossus Serpentine Falak. Lane's primary Islamic source for his summary is unclear, as Lane merely refers to it circumlocutiously as the work of one of the writers above quoted. There are a number of Islamic cosmographical treatises of more or less similar content. There can occur certain discrepancies in Western translations, even when there are no textual differences in the Arabic. The creature named Bahamut or Balut in these sources can be described as a fish or whale according to translation, since the original Arabic word hut can mean either. Also, the gem comprising the slab beneath the angel's feet in Arabic Yaqut is of ambiguous meaning 15 and can be rendered as ruby or variously otherwise. Yaqut also gives the account that Iblis almost incited the whale Balut into causing a quake, but God distracted it by sending gnats to its eyes. Or alternatively, God had sent a sword-like fish that bedazzled and captivated the giant fish. This account is also found in Al-Thalabi's Qisas al-Anbiya, but in that version God forces the whale Lutia into submission by sending a creature that invaded through its nose and reached its brain. It also claims to be an anecdote on authority of Gabi al-Abadi 650 seconds. AD, a convert considered the earliest informant of Jewish-Muslim tradition to Arab writers. According to Jorge Luis Borges' work, The Book of Imaginary Beings 1957. Bahamut is altered and magnified from behemoth and described as so immense that a human cannot bear its sight. Borges placed Bahamut as the identity of the unnamed giant fish which Jesus witnessed in the story of the 496th night of 1001 Nights, Burton's edition. This giant fish supports a bull, the bull a rock, and the rock an angel, exactly as in the traditional Perso-Arabic medieval model of the world. Borges appropriated the description of the Bahamut from Edward Lane's Arabian Society in the Middle Ages. In the Dungeons and Dragons tabletop role-playing game, Bahamut is the dragon god of justice, and is the first instance of the name being used for a dragon.